On an issue I mentioned just a little earlier, there is a great deal of opposition to the British plan to send migrants who arrive on their shores to Rwanda. Let's get the perspective now from Kigali and find out what motivated the government to enter into this agreement with the United Kingdom. I'm joined now by Doris Uwicyeza Picard. She is the chief advisor to the Rwandan Justice Minister. She was a lead negotiator for migration and economic development partnership with the UK as well. Good evening and thank you so much for your time. First of all, do you know if that first flight has taken off from the United Kingdom this evening, bound for Rwanda?
Well, we're in constant communication with our youth partners in the UK. We're expecting to have confirmation if and when it becomes available. But we say we need to receive all migrants under this partnership.
So I want to get a comment from you, and I want to understand the perspective from Kigali. The UNHCR, we've got prominent members of the British clergy. We've heard Lord Peter Hain calling this move inhumane. From the Rwandan perspective, and this is a country that understands refugees, who knows what it's like to be a refugee, has experience in this matter. What motivated your involvement?
It is precisely because of this intimate knowledge that we have with the refugee plight, because we are a country that only 20 years ago we were all refugees ourselves. So we have a deep connection to this suffering, and we wanted to provide a safety to those who are in danger. That has always been part of our international policy. We have received over 130,000 refugees from neighboring countries, and we have also, in partnership with UNHCR and the African Union, we partnered to evacuate migrants that were trapped in Libya and bringing them to Rwanda, where they can be given safety and refuge whilst their claims are being processed and sent to other safe third countries. So this is part of our policy to provide safe haven to those fleeing conflict and other causes and we want to provide this. This is going to be our contribution to the global migration crisis that is seeing these people undertake dangerous journeys where they're losing lives and they're at the mercy of human traffickers. We want to curb this and offer opportunities here in Rwanda.
How are you going to? I'm so sorry, I'm battling. Your sound is coming and going, but I am getting the gist of what you're saying. I hear that, but the reality is that the people who are being put on a flight possibly tonight have literally gone to court to stop them being deported to Rwanda. How do you feel that these people don't actually want to come to your country?
We understand that there is obviously this battle of narratives about our country, but we are here to provide safety and dignified lives to those seeking it. And we understand that this is exactly what they were seeking when they undertook these dangerous journeys to Europe. So this migration partnership seeks to address this human capital imbalance that have these people from Africa, from other places in the world, seek safety and opportunities in Europe, where they can find it in Rwanda in a safe and dignified manner. We understand there is a difference of opinion, but living in Rwanda is not a punishment. We have built up our country since the genocide against the Tutsi in 1994. Rwanda has undergone tremendous transformation. We are one of the safest countries in the world. We are leading on gender equality. This is a place of opportunity where they will be provided the same protection that we provide to Rwandans.
How do you feel about quite a number of activists who are voicing concern, citing human rights issues in your country, and creating the impression in many ways that your country is a bit of a pariah state? What would you say to them, and what are you going to say to any refugees who arrive and who are frightened of being in Rwanda?
We wish to stress the fact that we do not recognize this Rwanda that is portrayed in these narratives. Rwanda is one of the safest countries in the world. Like I said, we are leading in gender equality and other measures to protect our people and provide full human rights to our people. There is also the fact that these people will be provided, again, like I said, these opportunities to thrive in our community, to be fully integrated in our communities. So what I would say to all these campaigners is to come see for themselves. We are open and ready to welcome migrants, as we have done countless times. And we have always been in close collaboration with international partners under the emergency transit mechanism when we were evacuating migrants from Libya and providing them a safe haven. We did not see any of those objections, which means that Rwanda is a safe country that has received hundreds of thousands. We've always been working in collaboration with UNHCR. We have a long proven track record of being a safe haven for migrants and asylum seekers.
Very briefly, how much money are you getting for this, and is that the primary motivation?
No, Rwanda does not. We have, again, like I said, we have 130,000 refugees that we have accommodated in Rwanda with no money coming in. But this is a migration and development partnership, so there is a development component that UK is helping to fund. There is an initial investment, and there is also the operational processing cost of this partnership, whereby these people will be granted accommodation, education opportunities, and decent, dignified lives. All of this will be funded under this partnership.
Thank you so much for chatting to us this evening. I'm sure we'll catch up again if the first migrants do arrive in your country. Doris Uwicyeza Picard, she's the chief advisor to the Rwandan Justice Minister. She was also a lead negotiator for migration and economic development partnership with the United Kingdom, making the point that Rwanda has a great deal of experience with refugees, is now a peaceful country and understands how refugees feel and will make them feel welcome.